Get shockingly slick tone shaping with this month's free CM plugin, Acustica Audio's gorgeous analog modelled EQ, Pink CM. Pink CM is the EQ module taken from Acustica Audio's API emulating channel strip, Pink, which scored 10 out of 10 in its computer music review. Its frequency sculpting abilities are a million miles away from your average digital EQ. Broad stroke boosts sound naturally musical and sonically satisfying, while cuts carve away unwanted tones with a smoothness you'll love. With a streamlined set of controls, it's an equaliser that places supreme sound quality, analog flavour, good looks and ease of use over overwhelming complexity and an abundance of features. Pink CM comes in VST and AAX formats for PC, and VST, AU and AAX formats for Mac. Once you've installed it, you'll be able to select one of two versions from your DAW's plugin list. There's a regular version, named Pink CM, and a zero latency version, Pink CM ZL. The former is fine for most mixing tasks, while the latter is more suitable for recording and tracking situations, at the expense of increased CPU usage. Let's now take a look at the plugin's basic operation. We're going to demo its features by shaping the tone of a basic track sketch, which we've included in the tutorial files folder. Insert a new instance of Pink CM on the loops track. As you can see, its slick interface is reasonably straightforward. We've got the input trim dial over on the left, used to set the incoming signals level. The centre 4 knobs provide the core EQ controls for the 4 main bands, and the output level knob sits over on the right. The input trim dial allows you to adjust the internal signal level between values of -24 dB and +24 dB. When you change this value, you'll notice that the output level is intelligently compensated to match the output level. All of Pink CM's parameters, except the toggle buttons, can be returned to the default position by alt-clicking. Now punch the pre-toggle button, found under the input trim parameter, to activate the input stage's analog model preamp circuitry. Crank input trim to push the input signal further into this circuit, but keep levels reasonable and avoid lighting up this over diode. The main EQ section houses 4 independent bands: low, low mid, high mid, and high. Each band has a knob with dual controls. Spin the centre circular section to select one of the 7 available frequency values, labelled in pink on the outer edge. Once you've selected a frequency, turn the knob's outer collar to boost or cut at your defined frequency between -12 dB and +12 dB. Aside each band is a square blue toggle button, which acts as both a label for that band and as an on-off switch. By default, all 4 bands are bell-shaped, with a constant broadband width, but the low frequency and high frequency bands feature green shelf toggle buttons, which switch the respective band to a shelf. EQ boosts and cuts alter the perceived level of your source sounds, which can fool you into thinking a boost has improved your signal when it mightn't have. So use the output knob, which ranges from -24 to +24 dB, to set the plugin's output level and compensate for level change. As you've seen, the controls are extremely simple, but the power of this plugin is in its sheer analog sound quality. Boosts in the low, mid and high regions all sound exceptionally musical. Once you've fallen in love with Pink CM, go and get the full version, Pink. It's an A-list EQ compressor and preamp combo that's far more than just an emulation of the classic API channel strip. Their other Aqua plugins include Deluxe Mastering Compressor Aquamarine 3, Supreme Channel Strip Sand, and legendary British channel strip Lime. Find out more at acustica-audio.com.